and this is not going to be our regular video. So I just wanted to make this video to show you something. uh, okay, so today at work I was given the worst work ever. So what I had to do was convert each SCSS file to a module.scss, and instead of applying styles like this, like in string format, they wanted us to import an object named styles, and via that we should apply each style to it, right? So just to give you an example, if this is the HTML tag, then what we have to do is basically, uh, instead of normal text, what we're gonna do is uh, styles dot normal text, and we have to convert this into uh, camel case because dot operator won't work then. And then we could use square brackets notation, but we can also change like the CSS, so this is fine. And we can remove these because this is like an object. And for this, what we can do is something like this: normal text, error text. So I'm going to copy this normal text and enter. Instead of this, I'm just going to change it to normal text, and here this would be error text. Believe me, there is no autocomplete for this. Even though we have access to the style object, we can't see its properties. I don't know why. Yeah, here you go. We just did one part of what I had to do, and we can move this line below just to be clearer. So we did one thing. Now you have to do it for each and every class name. Let's see. I mean, there has to be a better way, right? Of course. And let's see. Our footer is basically fucked up right now. As you can see, this is our footer, and now we have to change it. But since we are very lazy developers, we're gonna build a script to do this task. And yeah, let's start with it. I've written some amount of code that does something, and there is also one more problem, that sometimes flex space center and something like footer div is not actually available inside of footer module dot css. So like footer div is there. Okay, let's look for footer inner div then, and you can do this. So footer inner div is also available. Let's see what space center is available. Footer link, let's see, footer link is available. Footer link is also available. I guess everything starting with footer would be available. And let's flex space center is not available, but what we can do is we can just go in wherever it is. We can add here flex space center, and that we can do by like flex space center, and it would have display flex justify content space between and center. Exactly. Let's look at flex space center, that is flex space between and center. So that's nice. Let's look for any other thing that might not be available in footer.scss. I think everything else is available, right? Hmm. Now for the automation part, like I should be able to copy this string, copy this whole file, and just put it into an input, and it should output the file and should have changed all of these two styles, right? How do I do that? So let me go through the code that I've written till now. So we are importing a, so I could have done it in Python or C++, but I wanted to learn more of JavaScript. So I thought if I would do a file handling in JavaScript, I would be better off. And that was not a mistake. I thought that would be a mistake, but it wasn't, and I'm glad. Uh, and I do not hate it. That's like a very good thing. Okay, now something has gone wrong. Okay, so let me go through the code. First, I'm requiring some files. I don't know what this FS is. Basically, a node module for working with files, I guess. And we have a function read file out of this FS. So we're gonna read this file, and it is gonna store it in data. And what I'm doing is I'm stringifying that data as input, and now I'm creating an array out of the input and splitting the input on the basis of new lines. So now I'll have uh, all the lines inside of array AR. And now what I'm doing is basically going through each and every line, and I'm splitting on the basis of space. And this is for the first test case. And in this, I'm just uh, replacing the import, like if this is the import, and yeah, I'm just doing that. And there is an SCSS inside of that, then I'm doing this. I hope that is correct. I've not tested it yet. And now comes the main logic, that if I want to change the class name like this, how will I change it to? Okay, let's start. And I'm already stuck, right? Why am I stuck? So there would be two cases. First case would be multiple classes have been given to that diff, and that would actually differ, right? Single class. To generalize, what I could do is use template strings even for one class. So this is like kind of jugaad. What we will be doing, that this might still work, this might not look good, but we are just gonna go with template strings even for one class name. Okay, now we have already gotten the lines that have class name as a part of their text, right? Now we gotta do is we're gonna make sure that this is not the case. So basically there should be double quotes, right? So let double quotes is equals to I dot search. How do I omit these? I hope this will work. Hmm. And yeah, and dq is not equals to -1, so that means double quotes are found inside the string. Now what do we have to do? Okay, one thing we can do is we can let array2 be equal to array1 of I dot split on the basis of double quotes, right? And I don't know. Now this will be hard to debug because I don't know if I'm doing it correctly or not. This might be like this, or this might just be like normal ones. Let's just go with it. And since I've split it on the basis of that, now I'll have three parts. One would be this part, second would be the between part, and third would be the rest over part, right? So since I'm only concerned with the middle part, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go array of 2 of the middle part, that would be 1, obviously, right? It will always be 1 because it will always be in the middle. Oh no, data automation. What about data automation? Damn. So my code might not be the best one. You can't just keep on changing like that. Wow, we can't even indent like that. Started to have problems. Okay, how am I gonna replace this? Okay, let's make sure that array of 1 of 0 is having a class name, right? Or what we can do is we can traverse this array too. So for j or k or what, l, for l in array 2, array 2, we can say that if um, array 2 of l is dot contains or something. Can we do dot contains? Includes, okay. Right. What is the second parameter? Start. Okay. Dot includes class name exactly. Then the thing we have to change is basically l plus 1, right? So let's see, break statement in JavaScript. Break in JavaScript. Okay, so break is just like normal break. I'm just gonna break here, and instead of, but how will I access the position? Okay. So let position be equal to 0, and I'll just say position is equal to l plus 1, right? And yeah, that will do the work. And now what I'm gonna do is, now I'll have all of the class names inside my arr 2 dot class, right? This will be having all of the class names. Now I'm only gonna do is basically I'm gonna split those class names on the basis of a space, right? And now for I'm just gonna create a new string, right? First I'm gonna convert them into camel case. Let camel case is equals to array2 dot pause dot split dot for each function, and this function can be what uh, oh, we can even apply this function before this split, right? And what is this function? uh, Let me get that function that I used while creating this camel case .js. Let's use text edit. So our function was something like this. So using this, what I'll do is wait, this might just work. And now I got to do is array2 dot split on the basis of space, and let's name this camel array. And what I'm gonna do is basically, so what do we have to do? Camel array dot map, and this would take a function, and it would return what? It would return a string, right? So we have converted them in camel case, and now we just have to do append styles dot, right? Append styles dot. How am I gonna do that? And we also have to apply a dollar inside of it. So this would be, so it's gonna take an a, let's say. What else do I call it? C name, class name, and it's gonna return me a string that has starting with dollar and then curly braces and then styles dot and class name. I should use template string for these. Oh wait, we fucked up. How am I gonna say this here? So how do I make sure that it omits this. This dollar does not mean anything. How do I tell that? Fuck, I'm fucked. That's very difficult. Okay, I might just use something else like a function, and it should return me a string dollar and styles dot plus cname plus at the end we have this, and yeah, that's it. Do we need a space? Do we need a space? No, right, we can join it afterwards, right? I think that's it. Then I hope this works. I just hope. So what I need to do is just close this bracket and then this bracket, and I'm done. So this is going to return me let C array map be equal to this. I'm really bad with usernames, please don't variable names. Right. So now that we have it, so what we're gonna do is let template string be equal to template array, right? Template array. Wait a second. We're gonna place it in array2, right? Array2 is equals to array2 was not this, right? We're gonna say camel carry map dot join on the basis of space. Okay. So we split it, then we join it again. Now that we have joined it, now we'll have something like styles dot something like that. And now we're gonna replace this with array2 is equals to array1 of I, array1 of I will be equal to array2 dot join. I hope this works. And instead of our usual double quotes, we're gonna give template strings, right? And this will also require us to give this. Oh wait, how am I gonna do that? So we first join it, and then what we can do is do this. Oh wait. So wait, I just forgot. So array 2 was basically three things: this, and this, and now I just want to include a bracket open here, a bracket right here. And how do I do that? So what I can do is array1 of I is equals to this plus array1 of I hope that's correct, and this, and there you go. Right, now that we have done that, we can join our array1. Wait, what the fuck? What was array1? There is no array1, right? What am I doing? So this is basically AR, and this is also AR, and this is also AR, this is also AR. Yeah, I hope there is no more ARs. Yeah, and now after we have done all of this shit on every AR, what we're gonna do is right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna join every AR. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Here far cannot be that, because this is just a part of the whole thing, right? So now what? Uh, so let me write some more comments. So this array2 is containing three parts. That is this, before this, and after this, and after this, right? So you can say xxx and xx, right? And since we are working with boys, so we have array of 2 dot boys to be cname. So this is basically cname, and we are splitting the cnames array. We're mapping each one with that thing. Right. And after we have done that, we are joining them with the space. So we have this, and now we just have to say that AR of 2 of pos is equals to error of 2. Since we have already joined, why are we joining again? So instead this, we will be doing this. I think we don't even need this line, I guess. right? Now that we have done that, all we need to do is we split it. We're going to say array of I is equals to array2 dot join, and this should be joined with nothing. Not even a space, so this should be not even a space. So we have done that. I hope this works. Now we could be going wrong anywhere, and we won't even know, and that's fucked up. But it's worth the try, right? So let's do node SCS. First, let me load up this file. So what I'm gonna do is, this thing is taking an input using this. Oh wait, what the fuck is this? Oh wait, what is he taking input from? Okay, so what we can do is we can say that it is taking an input from input.scss, right? And it is saving it to output.scss module.scss. I don't know how will I change the name to be the same, but let's just keep it that for now. And I'm just gonna run this now. Node scss. Oh wait, first we have to paste this file to create this file. Input.scss. I'm just gonna paste this. Wait, this is footer. Okay, never mind. The thing is same, right? Extension doesn't matter. I hope. How can I rename it? mv input.scss to input scss.tsx. Right, and I just have to change it again. Input scss.tsx. And now we just have to run it as expected. Number 24 line, we have an error. Unexpected string. What do you mean unexpected string? I'm returning that shit. So what was it? 33. So we are mapping it. I expect this to be the problem. Place of undefined. What does that mean? Cannot read property, replace of undefined. Okay. Okay, that means that this is not. What is array 2? Let's console log array 2 and comment out everything that is after it. At least we are getting some. uh, okay, that's good. We are getting 3 almost every time, except this guy. Even though we are not getting like. Yeah, I think class name is always at the first. Always like the first thing. I don't get it. What's wrong? If I can say that it includes class name, then this should be correct, right? Okay, let's just remove this logic for now, and let's just say that pause is equals to 1, and let's just remove this logic. Can it be true that a pause is never like, what if there is no 1? The length of the array is 0 uh, or 1. So it is never the case. So now we can safely remove this. And I also wanted to do one more thing, that is display the all of the what do you call it, all of the uh, all of the class names that I encounter, so that I can check that every class name is present in that SCSS file or not. So I'm just gonna do console log scaml array, right? File written successfully. Oh my god, the moment of truth. Did it do its job or not? Input, output. Come on, come on, come on. Let's just copy this and check get, because we can check the differences there. Let's do it, let's do it. And we failed to compile. That was the worst thing I would have expected, but let's see the source control and footer.basics. Okay, let's see what I've changed. What have we changed? Okay, styles.footer is amazing. Okay, What is the error there? Oh, we have removed that shit. Ah, that sucks. That sucks, man. That sucks. So, like, how do I do this now? Okay, I can fix this. Now, what does it want? What more do you want, man? I give you everything that I could. Okay, so this is on line 49, and again the same problem. Thank God there is nothing more serious. At least. Uh, okay. Import styles from. Okay. This is fine. Let's see. Let's see. No issues found. But what is this new line required at the end of file? Let's see if our app works. 8123. Here you go. I don't know why does that even result in an error. Thing works and the footer is working. Amazing, the footer is now correct. GG's guys, but there is one problem that I need to fix, but that's fine. And it's time for me to leave. So thank you for watching.